Let some time pass, and you will forget everything. Let some time pass, and everything will forget you. If you put an end to your perceptions, desires, and instincts, your soul is free. Be like a rock upon which the waves beat one after another, firm, unmoving, watching the boiling waters around it calm down. You must stand tall and not be held up by others. The power is in your mind, not out there. Understand this, and you will find your strength to endure. Our life is the product of our thoughts. People seek seclusion in country houses, by the seaside and in the mountains. You too feel a strong longing for it. But this longing is very ignorant. If you feel the desire to retreat, it is quite possible and simple. A person can retreat within himself whenever he wishes. Moreover, a person cannot find a more peaceful and tranquil place to retreat than within himself, within his own soul, especially if he has within himself what will give him peace when he retreats. Your own happiness depends only on yourself. Anger and sadness do us much more harm than the things that make us angry or sad. You suffered because you did not do what your soul wanted to do. Reason is the ground of love for others. No matter what others do, no matter what they say, for my part, I must be a good person, just like emerald or gold or purple, as if he were constantly saying to himself, no matter what others do, no matter what they say, for my part, I will remain an emerald. I will preserve my color. A person who does not care about what others do, say, or think, but only cares about his own actions in order to be a good person, saves a lot of time. It is shameful for the soul to give up while the body resists in this life. Do not think that something is impossible for a human being just because it is difficult for you to do it. If something is possible for a human being and is in accordance with human nature, believe that it can be done by you too. Many people fail to enjoy their share of happiness, not because they can't find it, but because they don't stop to enjoy it. What do you expect when you do a favor for someone? Shouldn't you be pleased that you did the right thing and not expect something in return? People are made for each other. Either show them the right way or be understanding towards them. When you are angry at someone's mistake, immediately look at yourself and think of how you yourself have made a mistake. For example, thinking that good is equal to money or pleasure or a bit of fame. When you realize this, especially when you realize that the person who made you angry is tense and there is not much else he can do, you will forget your anger immediately, and if you can find a way, you should relieve the other person's tension. You will encounter evil many times. What you must not forget is that every event you encounter has actually happened before. It is always the same thing. No matter what time history we talk about, we encounter the same things. There is nothing new. Everything repeats itself, and the present time passes quickly. Nothing that is in accordance with nature is bad. No gain in the world is worth breaking a promise or losing your self-respect. If an external factor upsets you, the pain you feel comes not from the thing itself, but from the value you give to it, and you have the power to eliminate it at any time. If the only thing we truly have is the present moment, and if we cannot lose what we do not have, then the only thing someone can take away from us is the present moment. The universe is changing. Our lives are shaped according to our thoughts. Everything that happens as it should. If you look closely, you will see that it is so. For a stone thrown into the air, it is neither bad for it to fall back to the ground, nor good for it to rise. Our life is the product of our thoughts. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, pay attention to this and do not allow any thought that does not comply with virtue and the nature of things to occupy your mind. Everyone is only as valuable as the things they put their heart into. Dig within, there is a fountain of goodness within. If you dig forever, it will flow forever. Nothing happens to a person that he cannot handle. The best place to retreat is within oneself. People only understand you when they are hurt in the same place. Live a happy life. If gods exist and are just, then they will not care how faithful you are and will judge you by the virtues you live for. If gods exist but are not just, then you should not worship them. If gods do not exist, you will be dead, but you will have lived an honorable life that will live on in the memories of your loved ones. Be afraid not of death, but of not being able to start your life. When you wake up in the morning, think about what a precious privilege it is to live, breathe, think, enjoy, and love. If you find it difficult to wake up in the twilight of the morning, try this thought. I am waking up to live a human life. If I am to fulfill the reason for which I was born and the purpose for which I was brought into the universe, can I still be grumpy? Or was I created to lie down and keep warm under the covers? When you chase after what does not belong to you, you lose what truly belongs to you. Never consider useful that which leads you to go back on your word, to lose your self-respect, to hate someone, to doubt, to curse, to be hypocritical, to desire anything that wants walls and curtains around it. The secret of all victory lies in organizing the non-obvious things. Laws are like spider webs. Small flies get caught in the web, and big flies pass through it. If you want to see the stars move, you have to turn with them.